It's the amazing thing. If you compare China and America, for instance, both countries benefited tremendously from globalization. If you look at GDP growth, look at surpluses, they've all gained large amount of wealth. But China's GDP grew 10x, maybe, around, okay? And China's median income grew about 8 times. In America, America's GDP grew also tremendously, 4 or 5 times, from a much larger base. Yet, their median income has been dropping, stagnant and dropping. Isn't that amazing? Where has the money gone? And if you go to Paris, go to the streets on Paris every weekend, you see them wearing these yellow vests, and they'll tell you where their money has gone. Okay, and if you go even in Germany, Germany is the most successful country in Europe. There's so much dissatisfaction. So we see a tremendous backlash against the elites who led this wave of globalization or globalism. And that's, I think, will only intensify and spread. So what does that have to do with us? China has been the only exception. Among just about among all major countries in the world, China was the only one who engaged globalization and benefited from globalization the most, yet it rejected globalism decisively. It said no to the political system of liberal democracy. It said no to market capitalism. It was pointedly not market capitalism. It's socialism with Chinese characteristics, which is fundamentally different.
But some form of market
some
capitalism
form of market economy,
exists.
yes,
Yeah.
but not capitalism.
How do you distinguish that?
Oh, I distinguish them simply by saying that in capitalist society, a country of capitalism, capital is an independent power. Capital can determine the future of a country. In China, in a socialist country, we have tremendous capital, great entrepreneurs, lots of wealth, but capital is beneath political authority. Our national political authority will never allow capital to determine the future of our country.
So you,
all right, in America, 100 wealthiest people in America will have an outsized influence on the future of an American political establishment and the direction of the country. Okay? In China, the wealthiest country, the 100 or 500 wealthiest Chinese people will have zero influence over our Politburo and our Central Committee. Zero. So that's the difference between a capitalist country and a socialist country. So, and the role of capital, of course, is borderless. Capital is not committed to the land. Capital is not committed to culture. Capital goes wherever it can make the most money. So it's different. And that's why you see all this backlash in developed countries and developing countries alike, because people want their lives taken care of. They don't want to just be ruled by capital. So China is the only country that's been successful in this globalization process. It's developed a tremendous economy, became the second largest economy by nominal terms and largest by PPP. It's now the largest trading nation in the world by far, and the largest trading nation in history, by the way. I think 115 or 120 countries count China as their largest trading partner. Only 63 count the US as their largest trading partner. So we've done this, and we've lifted 800 million people out of poverty in the process.